In the police notes we obtained was this name, Anthony Ouellette.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
I'm Habiba.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for...
He was in the cell next to Soliman.
I'm hoping you can tell me a little bit about what was he like?
Yeah, the first time I met him was the day after he arrived, because he kept the whole range up all night because he was banging his, he was panicking, or he was looked very agitated, so I couldn't really understand what he was saying.
What was he doing?
Walking around, I looked right in the cell when I went there, and he was walking around the cell naked. I just said, are you okay? Do you need help? And then he kept saying, yeah, help, 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 repeating it, He didn't eat. He wouldn't come near his door when the guards tried to feed him. He was chanting, "Oh, Canada," for some reason, over and over and over. That's what we all remember. This was an individual that not only suffered from mental illness, I believe shouldn't have been in jail in the first place. All the correctional officers that were on the floor at that time were arguing with the doctor to get him to a hospital. And he said, I heard it right directly out of his mouth, he doesn't meet the criteria to be sanctioned to a hospital.
Instead of a hospital, Soliman was moved to another segregation unit where things would quickly escalate.
Ambulance, what is your emergency? I'm a nurse at Central East Correctional Center. We have an inmate with vital signs absent. Okay, and do you know what happened? I'm not sure. Okay. I just arrived on scene. CPR, they were doing compressions as I was leaving.
Well, in here, let's get you to sit over there in the purple seat.
This is the police interview with the paramedic who was the first to arrive on the scene.
You responded as a medic to that?
I did.
What can you tell me? What did you see?
Oh, just to start off, it was an unusual circumstance. They simply said that it's a gentleman that was schizophrenic, I believe he said, and really not all there, and he was acting out. They had to use physical force to get him from point A to point B. And they pepper sprayed him twice. This is the information I'm gathering on the way to the scene. It was kind of chaotic, to be honest with you. A little chaotic. He had ligature marks on his wrists and ankles from presumably the shackles or whatever. But he looked pretty dead.
Right.
Sorry for lack of a better way of saying it.
He told the investigators when he tried to find out how Soliman had died, the story kept changing, something that left him feeling uneasy.
The superintendent there started getting antsy and concerned and kind of almost having attitude with me a little bit because I was asking all these questions. I stopped her dead in her tracks. I don't really care who you are at this point in time. I'm the advanced care paramedic who just got a pronouncement for a 30-year-old man. And I needed a straight story, and I need to know what's going on.
When we come back, we meet a man whose testimony just might crack open the case.
The last thing I want is my face on the news. There's certain rules you follow in jail, and snitching isn't one of them, right?
My family's been waiting for answers for the last year and a half. Answers as to what happened to our loved one. How my brother Salman Fakiri, a man who suffered from severe mental illness, schizophrenia, was killed under government care.
What continues to nag Yusuf is that his brother's death was deemed unascertained. Even when there were dozens of bruises all over his body and a detailed autopsy, still no medical cause of death. How's that possible?